Two men argued fiercely on the train, and their dispute quickly escalated into a fight. The woman became furious and started yelling, eventually getting into a physical fight with the man on the train.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! Hey, hey, stop, stop! Stop! Stop!
You got it in my face! You piece of... We don't have no space. So there was an accident. It was literally an accident. But you was on the damn train. I got that. But it ain't on there. Put it on there. Put it on there. Put it on there. You know what? You never do it.
The woman angrily argued and raised her voice at the staff in the restaurant.
If you would have had on the head, then I would be in your piss. Stop being so disrespectful. Do your damn job. Customer service. You sure ain't got that? When I see your truck, I don't come here. Your truck ain't here today.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
The man angrily argued with everyone in the restaurant, raising his voice before storming out and leaving.
About some hair, bro.
Sir.
As we move, you're gonna get pushed. You don't care.
All you're doing is tossing, bro.
Come on, you got your son right here.
You sorry, you ready? Come on out here. Come on out
You
here.
got your son in here. Come on, let's go.
Yo, Papa. Yo, Papa. Chill, don't fight. He's sport for barbershop. Don't go.
It's looking, bro. It's like,
Dirty
Come on
stop.
out here.
Let him leave.
Come on out here. You bad? Whooping all that bull out here.
Sorry, come on, let's go.
Come on out here.
I'll be out there in a minute.
What you doing?
That's your
Come on,
son.
Papa.
Come on.
Look, hey, your son is here. Don't fight for stupid.
Yeah.
Come on, don't fight for stupid.
Come on, get your son.
Think your son, bro. Your son is hurt. Don't fight for no reason. Your son is here, buddy.
I know, bro. It's just, I grew up like that. You know, that's how we talk to each other. But I don't mean it like that, you know?
That's what you're doing.
A group of people loudly argued, causing a chaotic, intense atmosphere in the street.
Que no se vaya, que no se vaya. Le cayó con un coño y lo dejó tuyo allá. Que no se vaya, que no se vaya. No, no hay nada, no hay nada.
3 angry men were loudly arguing on the plane, causing tension and concern among the other passengers nearby.
Maybe airlines should share no-fly lists with each other because no one wants to be stuck on a plane with crazy passengers like that. He totally deserved to be kicked off the plane.
I'm not gonna touch nobody, but I'm gonna get up. I'm not gonna touch nobody, but I'm gonna get up. I'm not gonna touch nobody, but I'm gonna get up. Just let me stand right here. That's all I'm asking. Let me stand right now.
Landing.
All right, all
Sit
right.
down. Sit down right now. You're gonna spend the rest of this flight in handcuffs. You understand me?
No, I'm sitting down.
No. Sit down. Put your seatbelt on. If you
Now
get up
you being
again,
nasty.
if you get up again, you're gonna spend the rest of this flight. Sit down. Down. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
A group of people loudly argued in the supermarket, causing a scene and drawing attention from other shoppers nearby.
Great night out. You too, mother. I hope you have a you too, mother. I hope your night, you know, very big. You better watch your ass. You better watch your ass. You better watch. This got nothing to do with you. Hey, Donald. You got nothing. I didn't tell you. I ain't super like you. You're just an asshole. Shit, yo, you take control of him. Hey, you get off. No, you get off. No, I'm saying, I'm trying to get you. Why are you coming up to me? Now I got 3 people. Oh, I said, what did I say? They were over. You're gonna fight a kid? Over what, $2? Go up. It's about $2, right? It's about you priced it wrong. Good night. Oh, you got 3 people. 1, 2, 3 people now, right? All right, what's your name? Nobody's getting nothing. Have a great night. Have a good night. You tell him good night. Hey, go now. No, ain't no hey. Get your bottles and go. You got your money? Go. What's your name? Go. Spell it.
I don't want to sit next to you. Do you get it?
Yes, I get it, man. We
Okay, so whatever.
What are you
Watch
doing to me,
out.
man? You want to stab me for sitting next to you? I'm sorry, man. Your breath stank, but still I want to sit next to you. Bro, it's a bunch of sorry, man. A bunch of other seats, bro.
A man loudly argued with a group of people on the train, causing a scene.
Like this, man. I don't want to sit next to her. And she's touching me this way. Right there. And she's touching me this way.
And you're in my face. Point blank.
Sit right there, my nigga.
I'm sorry,
Bro,
but-
sit right there.
All right, sir. You want to touch me sitting next to her?
Get out the way.
What am I doing wrong, sir?
What the fuck I tell you? Bro, you gotta go.
Man, you fucking female. What did I do wrong, dog?
Do you guys have your ID cards on you? No, we don't have such things. You don't have ID cards? What's your name? Okay, so in the state of Colorado, if an officer is contacting you for a law enforcement reason, and I'm here for that, then you are required to give the ID. If not, it's obstructing.
Get away from me.
Come on, dude.
Sit down. Sit down.
Stop. Go for real. Stop. Listen to him.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Why would you do something like that?
I just came over to get. I told Peter I was gonna come and talk to you. How come you're harassing my son?
Why would you do what you just did? You pulled up to me and came yelling at me.
Welcome back to Cops America. Today we cover a shocking case where Karen gets knocked out cold after power hit. This incident is a glaring example of excessive force. Stay tuned as we explore what happened and its legal ramifications. Subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening stories and legal insights. Let's get it on. On August 25th, 2022, a woman named Earthika Starhills was waiting in a white van parked in front of a school, awaiting a substitute instructor to replace empty goat milk bottles. Miss Hills was legally parked and engaged in no suspicious activity. However, Officer Amanda Winters of the Florence City Police Department found the parked van concerning. She inspected the tags and then approached Miss Hills.
Camera recording started.
Okay, no rush. Break free, can you copy a plate, please? It's an Arizona plate. Victor, Nora, Tom, Adam, Sam. Hello, it's Officer Winters. How are you guys doing? Hey, so what brings you out here?
Just making an exchange.
Initially, Officer Winters adopted a cooperative stance to avoid escalating the situation. However, her questioning of Miss Hills and her companion became excessive, despite their cooperation. It's important to remember that individuals have the right to remain silent and are not obligated to engage with law enforcement unless under arrest or detention. Miss Hills had not been formally detained, raising concerns about potential rights violations due to Officer Winters' persistent questioning.
Go ahead.
The lady here.
What lady?
Goat milk.
I'm Officer Amanda Winters. I'm the school resource officer. So who is meeting you guys here? Do you know?
She works here at the school, and she left us milk in the car.
Oh, okay.
During the encounter, Officer Winters cited Colorado's stop and identify laws, requesting identification from Miss Hills and suggesting obstruction charges for non-compliance. However, such enforcement requires reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, which was lacking in this case. Miss Hills's refusal to provide ID, coupled with no evidence of wrongdoing, rendered the detention unlawful. When Miss Hills remained in the car, Officer Winters attempted to forcibly remove her and threatened her with a taser, potentially exceeding lawful use of force under Colorado law. Miss Hills was handcuffed and detained without clear cause.
Do you guys have your ID cards on you?
No, we don't have such things.
You don't have ID cards? What's your name? Okay, so in the state of Colorado, if an officer is contacting you for a law enforcement reason, and I'm here for that, then you're required to give the ID. If not, it's obstructing.
We don't have any obligation to show anyone.
Okay, but you understand that it's a charge, right? I'm not gonna play semantics with you. Either you have your ID and you're gonna give me that information, or you're gonna go in handcuffs. So
That's a threat.
it's not a threat, it's
You don't
called
have
the
any
law.
purpose
Okay, step out.
causing no harm.
Step
No.
out.
No. No, I'm a free being. I don't answer questions. Excuse me, but that's trespassing.
It isn't trespassing.
Yes,
Step
it is
out.
trespassing.
This
No,
is
you
either
have no authority.
Yes, I do.
You're operating under color of law, which is Title 18 fraud.
Step out.
Officer under color of law.
Step out.
Who am I injuring? What is your cause of action?
In the state of Colorado, you have to tell me what your name is. Okay, come out.
Under threatened arrest.
Yes.
Are you threatening us?
No, but if you don't want to give me your information, then you're gonna go in cuffs. And then you can't be hanging out in front of a school and not tell me who you are. All right, come out. Either you come out or I'm going to pull you out.
I don't follow military orders, and if you threaten, do not touch me, do not assault me.
I'm not gonna fight with you. I am not gonna play this game. Either you get out or you come out. She doesn't want to come out of this car. Either you come out or I will tase you.
Justify assaulting a peaceful being.
Do you have?
Come out or I'm going to tase you. Come out or I'm going to tase you.
Please come out. This
It is not a lawful order.
Okay, please.
Put your hands on this hood now.
Please don't resist
Detain
arrest.
me under
Then
what
you will
authority?
be arrested.
Put your hands behind your back now. Stay right there. Stay right there.
I am harming no one.
Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
They are assaulting me and injuring me.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Make sure you double lock them, Felix.
You are operating under color of
I
law,
got-
Title 18 fraud,
Ma'am.
Section 2172.
Let's go to my vehicle.
You have no authority to cause injury.
Supervisors initially had reservations about Officer Winters' actions, but allowed her to continue. Officer Winters falsely accused Miss Hills of attempting to kidnap children, justifying the unwarranted detention. The second passenger, who was filming the incident, witnessed Officer Winters' continued questioning despite already possessing his driver's license.
So Mindy said the van was parked down there, and he said we're waiting to come by. There's kids out here playing. He's parked here in an out-of-state van with the door open, facing the kids. Introduced myself, and she didn't want to come out. She didn't want to give me her name. She refused to give me her name.
Okay.
And I said, well, you understand that if you don't give me your name, it's obstruction. She still wouldn't give me her name, and I said, step out, and she said no. So I told her, I called for cover. I told Felix to step it up, and he didn't want to. So I pulled my taser and turned it on and said, either you come out or I will tase you. And then Felix got here, and we were able to, I reached in, I grabbed her, and I pulled her out. He was cooperative, and she wasn't. He was like, if you're gonna threaten me, here's my ID. So I haven't run him yet.
Your handcuffs are
Okay.
You're either going to give me your name or you're not. Either way, you are under arrest because you're going to be charged with resisting and obstruction. Not only that, you refuse to get out of your car even after I asked politely. On top of that, other than that, you're parked in front of a school, children are on the playground, and then you don't want to tell me who you are, which makes me think that you're here to abduct children. So regardless of whether or not you give me your name, you are going to jail.
I'll show you.
We're past that. I'm past that.
My identification.
I am past that.
No, you're assaulting me, and this is a threat.
No, ma'am, we're not
under
assaulting
duress.
you, ma'am. Ma'am, please, I'm asking you, please do not resist arrest. Let her pat you down.
I'm resisting your crimes.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is a crime. You cannot resist police officers. And then she's failing to identify
You good?
herself.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
No, get
Come on,
in.
Let's go. Let's get in.
You are injured.
Go,
Please,
get in.
Get in.
By
Get in.
your
Get
actions,
in.
Get
you
in.
agree.
Let's go.
Get in.
Okay.
We don't agree to anything. Get in. Mr. Haley, this is you, correct? Okay, so here's the deal. The state of Colorado.
And how does that apply to a man or a woman?
Are you Jason Haley?
Do you have evidence that I'm a person?
I'm not gonna play this game. Are you Jason Haley? Is this you?
Well, that's my driver's license.
Okay. It's David 107-02-527. You cannot, in the state of Colorado, fail to identify yourself when you are contacted for a law enforcement reason, especially when you're parked outside of a school.
Have caused harm to anyone?
It's not about causing harm. By virtue of not identifying yourself. Anything out of Colorado, ma'am? I'll be right back.
Miss Hills complained about the tightness of her handcuffs, but Officer Winters refused to adjust them, citing Miss Hills' resistance to arrest. Police officers are responsible for ensuring that the use of force, including handcuffs, is reasonable and proportionate. Adjustments should be made if a suspect complains of discomfort to avoid excessive force, which could violate constitutional rights. Officer Winters gave Miss Hills belongings to the second passenger, allowing him to leave, but continued to insist on compliance with her demands. Miss Hills was taken to the county jail and charged with resisting arrest and obstructing justice. She was wrongfully detained for 15 days before the court dismissed all charges. Miss Hills plans to file a civil lawsuit against the police department and the officers involved.
Did they tell you they were coming to the school to get some milk?
Yeah, they said they were here to get some, but I introduced myself and I was like, what are you guys doing here? And they were telling me that they were getting the goat's milk and all that stuff. Mr. Haley, I'm not towing your vehicle. Let me grab that then. Do you want to keep it for her? Okay, I'm gonna serve off with her things on the top.
Are too tight. You want to loosen them up?
No.
No?
The jail's not that far.
What's your case number on this?
541. These are her necklace and her vape. I'll give those to you. This is my business card, and then this is your case number on the back. If you want body camera footage, you have to go through Discovery, through the DA's office. She's gonna be taken to the Fremont County Sheriff's Department in the detention center in Canyon City. If you're being contacted for a law enforcement reason, you cannot refuse to give us your identification. And if a police officer tells you to get out of your vehicle, you cannot refuse. That gentleman was my commander. You're welcome to chat with him, and we'll give that to him for his. Hey, Felix, let me see that business card real quick. If you tell the jail that I'll have the PC for them in a minute. That is Mr. Jason. Do you need me to move? Are you gonna back up or you want me to move? Okay. Do you have any other questions, sir?
She doesn't have a state issued ID.
It's fine. She just needed to give me her name and her date of birth, and that was it. There wasn't anything else that she needed to give. It's absurd that she wouldn't just tell me her name. You know, you have to understand from our perspective. We have two people that the school staff has no idea. You have students out here playing on the playground with an unknown woman and an unknown man. It looks like you're trying to abduct a child.
On January 16th, 2022, a Mountain Air Police Department officer was parked by a sidewalk in his patrol car, apparently following a young man without cause. The young man's father, Mr. Popeye, decided to intervene. After parking nearby, Mr. Popeye approached the officer to ask what was happening. It's important to note that such interactions are legal, as citizens generally have the right to question on-duty law enforcement officers.
I go to work, come home, my son is a good kid.
Despite Mr. Poppy's non-threatening demeanor, the officer brandished a taser, a response deemed excessive and potentially illegal by the American Civil Liberties Union, which outlined specific circumstances for taser use. Mr. Poppy's onking before approaching further indicated no immediate threat. The situation escalated when the officer accused Mr. Poppy of assault, a claim that appeared baseless and possibly fabricated.
Get back away from me.
No. I'm telling him.
We have freedom of speech, but we just get away from me.
Come on, dude.
Sit down. Sit down.
Stop. For real, stop. Listen to him.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Why would you do something like that?
I just came over to get I told Peter I was going to come and talk to you. How come you harassing my son?
Why would you do what you just did? You pulled up to me and came yelling at me.
Because you weren't paying attention, so I honked at you. Because I'm seeing what the heck's your problem. What's going on?
You are threatening me for no reason.
I came to see what the heck the problem was. How come you're harassing my family and me?
Go stand over there. Go stand over there.
Yeah.
Do you have a gun?
Dad, no, I don't have no gun.
I don't want you to get freaking shot or teased.
Let him shoot me. He wants to do something.
Now listen to me. What you're doing is absolutely wrong. So first of all, this is very inappropriate what you're doing. You're threatening me while I'm sitting.
I'm not threatening you.
Go over there.
We need witnesses, man. I don't want you to shoot my dad for no reason, man.
Go ahead and put that down for a second.
No, don't put it down for a second. Don't put it down at all.
I could record, man.
105 dispatch. I have a gentleman at Taser Point who's assaulted me. Is there any SO in the area? I'm at the 7-Eleven.
We can't win against that guy.
I was approached by Edward Padilla, and he's threatening me. I have him at Taser Point.
This incident raises significant legal and ethical issues. Legally, assault involves attempting to harm someone using force, but Mr. Poppy's actions did not meet this definition. Additionally, the officer's instruction to stop recording potentially violated First Amendment rights, which protect the freedom of the press. Preventing someone from recording events exceeds an officer's authority. The officer's subsequent report included several falsehoods, suggesting a lack of truthfulness. He expressed dissatisfaction with Mr. Poppy's non-compliance and alleged further assaults, which investigations found unsubstantiated.
I've asked you to stop doing what you're doing, okay?
He can record.
So listen to me.
Record this, Dominic, too. This dude wants to shoot me, bro. He said I'm threatening him.
Get out of here. Go now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me telling you to get out of here? Dude, leave, okay? Go ahead and sit down on the ground. Sit down on the ground.
I don't want us to get shot, man.
Don't listen to him what he's telling you to do, all right? You're both being detained. Sorry to wake you up. Sitting at 7-Eleven, Popeye rolls up on me in his son's car. He approaches the car and he starts screaming at me. So I 100% feel like it's an assault. Pulled out my taser and pointed at him. My taser away, but it's fucking an assault. He's threatening me. No, but you know, at some point I have to put him in handcuffs because I have some SOs coming. He's just verbally assaulting me. There's no reason for him to be coming over here and doing what he's doing. I'm in the parking lot of 7-Eleven with my lights on, headlights on. He drove straight at me, parked 10 feet away from me. Yeah, because I've given commands to tell him to stop, and he's on the phone. I've told him not to go on the phone. I'm trying to not escalate to this to where it's a physical thing, because that's what they want. He's now called more people, and more people are showing up.
Mr. Popeye and his son were unlawfully detained without reasonable suspicion. The officer exaggerated the situation, falsely suggesting an ambush attempt by Mr. Popeye. Discussions between authorities led to Mr. Popeye's apprehension without evidence of illegal activity. During the encounter, another officer arrived, and the primary officer displayed extreme fear and paranoia, falsely indicating danger. Mr. Popeye was then falsely accused of instigating a disturbance. The officer made serious allegations against Mr. Poppy, suggesting crimes he hadn't committed, including assaulting an officer, resisting arrest, and obstructing justice, despite a lack of evidence. The situation escalated further when the officer falsely accused Mr. Popeye's son of attempting to fight the police.
See, Chief, this feels like an ambush, like he's doing this on purpose. Yes, he's filming me and he's calling people, so I am going to hook him for assault. I'm not doing anything to them. I'm sitting here in the, I do feel threatened by the fact that he's called people and this dude has come. Yeah, so I'm going to detain them and interview them under Miranda and then just determine. Okay. No one asked you to talk to him. Come over here. So thank you for coming, sir. These gentlemen approached me in an aggressive manner. I pulled my taser on them. Both of them are gonna be detained in handcuffs.
With the blue shirt, come over here.
Popeye, come here. Popeye, put your hands on top of your head.
Huh?
Put your hands on top of your head.
You gotta talk to him,
Okay, put your hands down. Edward Padilla, I'm going to read you something, all right? You have the right, keep your hands out of your pocket. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can use against you in court. You have a right to consult with an attorney and have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one can be provided to you before questioning at no cost. So Edward Padilla, what you've done is caused a situation where you've had the state police come here, the sheriff's office come here. What your aggression today is, as soon as you came up here, I started recording you. And Edward, the reason I'm choosing not to put you in handcuffs is because all these people here, I don't know who has gun. Put your hands down. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to consult with an attorney and have an attorney present during questioning. You're going to get charged with a crime today. 100% going to get charged with a crime today. Okay, so you're going to get charged with a crime. Go stand over there. So, Poppy, you're going to get charged with an assault against a police officer, resisting, evading, and obstructing.
Mr. Papapi and his son faced law enforcement, with Mr. Poppy's son receiving a summons and Mr. Popeye facing more severe consequences, including a night in jail and formal processing the next day. This discrepancy raises questions about the fair application of justice. Mr. Popeye's attempts to seek redress were met with frustration, as both the police chief and the mayor declined to take action.
And Popeye, the reason why you're not going to go to jail and you're going to be summoned for this is that you called all these people to come here. Put your hands behind your back. I'm arresting you. These people are assisting me.
Like I said, I wasn't here, so he's making a decision over here to support him.
Caesar, I might need some assistance because I can only hold one person at a time. Josiah, you're under arrest. You understand that?
Yes, sir. Can I ask for what?
I've explained it to you.
You didn't tell me what I was.
Assault on a police officer, resisting, evading, and obstructing, okay? It led you down this path, and you involved your son, and that's why I was so patient with this whole thing. I don't really want to talk to you about what you're talking about. So, dude, I'm going to release the kid. Josiah, you're going to get released. You're still going to get summons for this, but your father caused all this.
251.
Have you ever been arrested before? Yeah. Okay, come on in. So, Popeye, I'm going to be more relaxed with you than a regular prisoner. Do you have anything else in your pockets? Are you going to get too hot with what you have on? You've only been arrested for fighting. And do you understand what Miranda rights mean? Go ahead and sit down. So Miranda rights mean, do you have anything in your shoes?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's all I went for.
Yeah, but you just heard me. The people that I arrest, right? Yeah. Criminal. All right.
As of the recording date, it's unclear if the charges against Mr. Popeye and his son have been dropped. However, in May 2022, Officer Brent Woodard, involved in the incident, resigned from the Mountaineer Police Department. A video of him forcibly ejecting a woman from her home went viral. Officer Woodard was also charged with misdemeanor battery for an off-duty incident in 2016 while working for the Bosque Farms Police. Despite his persistent bad behavior, his law enforcement certification remains valid. Thank you for watching Cops America. This incident is a clear reminder of why we must hold law enforcement accountable. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on critical issues like this. Goodbye and see you again in the upcoming video.